1.
All right, Melissa, this exercise is the weighted squat jump. So this is a progression on the squat jump exercise that we did in the first phase of your program. Now, these jump and power movements are strictly designed to develop power, and the reason that we want to use jumps versus like a loaded exercise like a barbell or something like that is because there's no deceleration. So just like our one-legged squat jumps and then our squat jumps that we were doing without weight, it allows you to display power maximally. There's no deceleration. If we did a barbell squat, you'd go down and you'd be able to come up fast, but there's a point you'd have to decelerate, right? So what the squat jump allows us to do is just jump as high as you can, so you're displaying power through the entire range of motion, and we're truly getting that triple extension that so many people talk about, like with the Olympic style weightlifts. You know, you hear like, you know, the power clean is triple extension. Well, with the jump, you're really displaying triple extension as high as you can jump and produce power. So we're using a weight this time because we're moving into phase 2 of your program that's going to build on the foundation that we laid in phase 1. We're going to do the exact same exercise as the squat jump. We're not going to do a quarter turn with this. We're just going to go up and down. So this is really a strength-based power movement. We're trying to overload. We're trying to give you more weight to overcome. So the way that we're going to do this is use a kettlebell for the weight. Now, just like all your other jump exercises, we're going to stand on a mat so that we have something to absorb a little bit more of the impact, even though when you land, we want to make sure we decelerate by dropping back into a squat. Okay? So we're going to use a kettlebell just because this type of weight lends itself better to this movement. And you're going to straddle the kettlebell in your jump stance. And remember, you determine your jump stance by simply taking a little hop and then seeing where you land. Wherever you land, that's about where you want to start out for your jump. Okay? It's usually about your feet directly under your hips. So you're going to straddle the kettlebell with the handle of the kettlebell kind of dissecting your feet. All right? You don't want to be too far behind it and that weight out in front of you. You don't want it to be too far behind so you have to pull it like a swing. You want it so that the handle is maybe about in line with the balls of the foot or slightly behind it. Then you're going to squat down into your jump position, grab the kettlebell firmly, and from here you're going to explode off the ground, overcoming the static position, and then decelerate by landing in a squat and setting the kettlebell back down before you perform the next repetition. All right, so you're going to get into your start position, explode up, and then decelerate all the way down until the kettlebell touches the ground.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you do not land with your legs locked out and then drop, because we want to keep the stress off the hip, the knee, and the ankle.
Okay.
All right, so squat down, get into position. Now get tight, lock the elbows, and then drive through the feet up, and then decelerate till the kettlebell touches the ground, and then perform the next repetition. Good, let's go for 3 more. Good. Now, in your program, I'm going to have you doing roughly sets of 3 to 5. We don't want to do too many repetitions because the more repetitions we do in sequence, the lower the power output. Since we are strictly using this as a power development exercise, we're going to focus on more sets but fewer reps. Okay?